After the mighty figure and blood god departed, Qing Shui told Wang Lin that if he could succeed in the upcoming challenge, he would teach him the celestial spells, summon the rain and magical arsenal. Otherwise, Wang Lin had no fate with those techniques. Qing Shui explained that by saving Wang Lin once, he had already fulfilled the karma connecting them through his master. Before leaving, Qing Shui created a crystal-clear ice droplet containing 3 uses of summon the rain and gave it to Wang Lin for protection. As Qing Shui disappeared into the void, he murmured that the mysterious person they had encountered was even stronger than his master. Yet strangely familiar, as if he had met him before. After silently watching Qing Shui leave, Wang Lin respectfully bowed toward the direction of his departure, took the ice crystal, and left. While traveling, he concluded that Qing Shui had to be a third-step cultivator and was astonished that such an existence lived within the All-Heaven star system. He wondered whether the Alliance star system also possessed third-step cultivators. Believing that even Nirvana Shatterer cultivators could not resist Qing Shui's power. At the same time, Wang Lin recalled that the heaven-defying bead had already shown him the path toward the third step. Strengthening his determination as he continued traveling with spatial bending, Wang Lin headed toward planet Annihilation in the southern domain, once home to the ancient Li family. The Li family had been famous throughout the All-Heaven star system because of their inherited annihilation restriction. But after generations of decline and the leakage of their restriction techniques, their glory disappeared. The once renowned family faded into obscurity, and planet Annihilation became almost deserted, surviving only because of the countless restrictions left behind. At the Li family residence, Li Yuan stood alone, regretting that he had been unable to help Wang Lin against the Yao family because of his insufficient cultivation. He remained deeply grateful that Wang Lin had saved him during the Thunder Celestial Realm incident by sending him away while remaining behind himself. As he reflected on those events, he wished Wang Lin would someday return so he could teach him the complete annihilation restriction heart. At that moment, ripples spread across the sky, and Wang Lin stepped out from the distorted space. Li Yuan was shocked before joyfully welcoming him. Inside the Li family ancestral hall, Wang Lin and Li Yuan entered a black pool surrounding a weak whirlpool that emitted cold energy. Li Yuan began transferring the annihilation restriction heart, with black light flowing from between his eyebrows into the pool before gathering around Wang Lin. The inheritance could only be performed inside the ancestral hall and was normally passed down by an ancestor near death. To repay Wang Lin's kindness, Li Yuan willingly split half of his own restriction heart and transferred it to him. As the days passed, Li Yuan became increasingly exhausted and visibly aged. By the 5th day, he appeared decades older, with more than half of his restriction heart already transferred. The whirlpool inside the pool grew into a violent storm. Having completed his part of the inheritance, Li Yuan left the pool, sat down to recover, and quietly remarked that he had finally repaid Wang Lin's kindness. However, sacrificing so much of his restriction heart greatly weakened his mastery over restrictions. Meanwhile, Wang Lin remained within the increasingly violent whirlpool. On the 6th day, freezing energy spread throughout the hall. Frost formed across the pool, and countless black restriction lines continuously branded themselves between Wang Lin's eyebrows. He entered a profound state of enlightenment where all the mysteries of the annihilation restriction unfolded before him. His previous understanding of restrictions merged with this newly inherited knowledge, allowing his comprehension to deepen continuously. On the 9th day, Wang Lin suddenly opened his eyes. The massive black whirlpool instantly collapsed, sending freezing water throughout the hall. His eyes were filled with mysterious light as countless restrictions flashed within them, making it seem as though he could perceive every restriction in existence. He gathered all the scattered black water into a glowing black sphere in his palm. Following Li Yuan's earlier instructions, Wang Lin took the special soil collected from the Thunder Celestial Realm, placed it inside the sphere, and infused it with a mouthful of essence origin energy. The sphere gradually transformed into an octagonal compass. Li Yuan congratulated Wang Lin, explaining that every inheritor of the annihilation restriction possessed a unique heart restriction compass. Wang Lin absorbed the compass into his body, where it entered his palm, traveled through his body, briefly appeared between his eyebrows, and disappeared. He sincerely thanked Li Yuan for his generosity. Li Yuan replied that Wang Lin was the Li family's benefactor, making such repayment only natural. When Li Yuan asked about Wang Lin's future plans, Wang Lin reflected on everything he had learned since arriving on planet Annihilation. He had discovered that he had been given the title Master Demon and learned that the upcoming Thunder Celestial Temple's 108 Celestial Battle would use the 4 domains as its battlefield. Wang Lin was determined to participate, both to earn Qing Shui's promised celestial spells and to fulfill the promise made by the Shang family of planet Donglin. The 36 Heaven Celestials would each receive a promise from the Thunder Celestial Temple as well as from the 2 ancient cultivation families. Wang Lin asked Li Yuan whether he intended to compete for one of the 108 celestial titles. Li Yuan declined, admitting that his current cultivation was insufficient and stating that he planned to enter secluded cultivation to break through into the illusory yin stage so he could eventually restore the Li family's former glory. Wang Lin encouraged him, saying that his breakthrough was only a matter of time. Before leaving, Wang Lin engraved the Thunder Origin cultivation method into a jade slip and gave it to Li Yuan, explaining that careful cultivation of the technique would greatly improve his chances of breaking through. Li Yuan was shocked by the precious gift. Although the Thunder Origin spell was not considered one of the Thunder Celestial Temple's greatest techniques, it remained extremely valuable, especially to the weakened Li family, whose ancient inheritances had mostly been lost. Deeply grateful, Li Yuan said that if he successfully reached the illusory yin stage, he would find Wang Lin so the 2 of them could travel the stars together like immortals. Wang Lin smiled, bid him farewell, stepped into space, and disappeared through rippling distortions. The Thunder Celestial Temple announced the granting of 108 celestial titles, marking the first celestial title competition since the collapse of the celestial realm. The competition would span all 4 domains, with Celestial Lord Qing Shui personally teaching celestial spells to successful participants. The 2 ancient families and the mysterious primal family also promised winners the right to use the celestial pool. These rewards elevated the event to an unprecedented level and were intended to ignite the battle spirit of the entire All-Heaven star system before the coming war against the Alliance star system. Cultivation families from all 4 domains sent participants to designated arenas. Under the supervision of Thunder Celestial Temple messengers, 108 cultivators would be selected from each domain before advancing to the final competition at the Thunder Celestial Temple. In the southern domain, the competition took place near planet Earthflame. Thousands of cultivators gathered on countless floating blue stones prepared for spectators. Most were first-step cultivators accompanying family members or hoping to witness celestial spells. Around 300 to 400 red stones held qualified competitors, from whom 108 winners would be chosen. Inside the battlefield, 2 cultivators fought intensely with evenly matched spells while spectators and upcoming contestants watched closely. However, powerful cultivators like Zhan Kongi showed little interest in such ordinary battles. Zhan Kongi, the strongest junior of the Zhan family, had been tasked with reaching the top 10 of the Southern Domain competition and believed he could easily accomplish it. His gaze met Shen Gonghu's across the battlefield, and the 2 silently acknowledged each other before looking away. Shen Gonghu recalled how he had wanted to help Wang Lin after learning the Yao family was hunting him. But his family ancestor had personally stopped him. Although unwilling, he obeyed. He believed the Yao family had invited disaster upon themselves by provoking his lord. He later watched Wang Lin repeatedly strike back against the Yao family, kill many cultivators, earn the title of Master Demon, and become famous throughout the All-Heaven star system after the shocking battle in the Northern Domain. Despite Wang Lin's glorious reputation, Shen Gonghu gradually realized that Wang Lin's actual cultivation was likely only at peak corporeal yang, no stronger than himself, making his achievements even more astonishing. Zhan Kongi reached the same conclusion. After learning the truth behind Wang Lin's pursuit by the Yao family, he realized Wang Lin had never concealed his cultivation. His apparent corporeal yang cultivation had always been genuine, and he had simply experienced a great fortunate encounter in the Thunder Celestial Realm. Feeling deceived by his own assumptions, Zhan Kongi sighed in disappointment. Behind him, Zhan Yun noticed his mood and understood he was thinking about Wang Lin. She remembered how Wang Lin had led everyone through the Thunder Celestial Realm and saved her life. Every time she recalled those events, she remained deeply shocked. Tang Yangfeng, seated on another red stone, coldly observed everything without speaking. Together, Zhan Kongi, Shen Gonghu, and Tang Yangfeng were known as the 3 calamities of the Southern Domain. Several officials managed the competition, including 3 representatives from the Thunder Celestial Temple. 2 wore green robes, while an elderly man in a purple robe sat with closed eyes, seemingly unconcerned. Both green-robed messengers and the respected Southern Domain ancestors treated the purple-robed elder with great reverence. The prominent ancestors of the Southern Domain cultivation families sat on a small number of white stones. Though neither the Shengong family ancestor nor Lai Yunzi was present, the ongoing battle concluded when one contestant was struck by a spell, suffered internal injuries, and admitted defeat. His opponent immediately stopped attacking. A green-robed Thunder Celestial Temple messenger appeared in a flash of thunder and officially declared Li Yi the victor. Far away from planet Earth Flame, Wang Lin emerged in the void with cold eyes. Li Yuan had informed him that the Southern Domain competition was being held at planet Earth Flame. Every participant needed a Southern Domain qualification token to enter. Anyone without a token would be denied entry. And once the competition began, the area within 100,000 kilometers would be sealed, preventing late arrivals from entering. Wang Lin snorted coldly, stepped forward, created ripples beneath his feet, and disappeared after taking a second step. Within 100,000 kilometers of planet Earth Flame, cultivators were stationed every 10,000 kilometers, forming concentric defensive rings around the planet. Their spiritual energy connected into a vast network capable of instantly detecting any disturbance or movement. Meng Lin, a late soul transformation cultivator from the Meng family, had been assigned to guard the outer perimeter. Frustrated at missing the opportunity to witness powerful celestial spells and mocked by his peers for receiving guard duty, he was unable to calm himself for cultivation. Suddenly, ripples appeared about 1,000 feet away, and Wang Lin stepped out wearing white robes. His black hair drifted without wind, and his eyes shone brilliantly. The moment Meng Lin looked into Wang Lin's eyes, it felt as though countless thunderbolts exploded inside his mind. His origin soul nearly collapsed. His spiritual energy leaked uncontrollably, and he instantly lost consciousness. Wang Lin calmly walked past him. Only after Wang Lin had gone far away did Meng Lin regain consciousness. Confused, he looked around but found nothing. Unable to understand what had happened, he dismissed it, sighed, and resumed cultivation. This time, unlike before, he quickly entered a peaceful cultivation state. Wang Lin did not merge with the world when he came within 100,000 kilometers of planet Earth Flame. Instead, he advanced step by step, each step becoming faster than the last. He deliberately refrained from using spatial bending because this battle was of extraordinary importance. With every step, his heart grew calmer, his eyes became frighteningly tranquil, and his battle intent intensified. Eventually, his battle intent formed a massive storm behind him, containing the entirety of his fighting spirit. Wang Lin resolved that among the 108 celestial titles, he would claim one of the 36 heaven celestial titles rather than one of the 72 earth celestial titles. This battle was only the first step toward qualifying in the Southern Domain before he could truly compete for those titles. The storm of battle intent expanded rapidly, vaguely merging with the world. Within it, a black fish and a white fish rotated continuously as the storm spread across tens of thousands of kilometers. Wang Lin's battle intent came from the killing intent in his heart. His black hair fluttered wildly, making him appear like a celestial demon, while his white robes seemed bone white instead of snow white. He knew he had to achieve a complete victory. Only then would the Shang family truly acknowledge him when he sought them out. Thinking of Li Muwan, his battle intent reached its peak, though it carried profound sorrow. He remembered the illusion of the entire world collapsing when her final tear fell. Along with the overwhelming loneliness and grief, he could never forget how, upon reaching the ascendant stage, he had chosen to defy the heavens rather than abandon even the smallest trace of emotion. Every battle he had fought since arriving in the All-Heaven star system had been for Li Muwan's resurrection. The words spoken by the Shang family woman remained the fundamental reason he had come there. He could not lose. Chen Shui's test also demanded victory, and Wang Lin refused to accept defeat. Holding this unwavering conviction and overwhelming battle intent, Wang Lin's origin energy circulated frantically. The storm behind him grew even larger, and the yin and yang fishes rotated faster. His battle intent spread throughout the area surrounding planet Earth Flame. His speed increased until he surpassed thunder, meteors, and even rays of light, carrying him directly into the region within 30,000 kilometers of the planet. The two cultivators fighting nearby immediately turned pale with terror, forgetting their battle as they stared toward the source of the terrifying aura. Throughout the surrounding area, nearly everyone within 10,000 kilometers reacted the same way. Even the two blue-robed Thunder Celestial Temple messengers felt their blood nearly solidify, forcing their origin energy to circulate wildly just to withstand the pressure. The ancestors of the cultivation families opened their eyes in shock, marveling at the overwhelming battle intent. Every cultivator watching experienced uncontrollable surges of spiritual energy within their bodies. Without circulating it, their hearts would not have endured the immense, overbearing battle intent. The endless battle intent seemed to form the silent word, battle, echoing directly within every cultivator's mind. Those with weaker cultivation immediately coughed blood and suffered injuries. Once overwhelmed by this battle intent, an irresistible feeling of submission appeared within them. Shengonghu suddenly stood up as an unstoppable force surged from the depths of his soul. The battle intent reminded him of a primordial beast approaching from afar, causing his blood to boil. More importantly, he sensed an extremely familiar aura within it. The familiar presence, combined with the bitterness in his heart, filled him with complicated emotions. Recognizing it, Shengonghu trembled and called out to his respected lord. He had believed he had been abandoned and deceived, but the familiar aura reignited his faith while leaving behind lingering unwillingness. Roaring loudly, he transformed all his emotions into battle intent, which became a massive dragon that shot into the sky. Zhan Kongi also stood up. Although he could not identify Shu Mu as Shengonghu had, the familiar aura led him to his own conclusion. Enduring the immense pressure with the unyielding spirit of the Zhan family, he became like an unsheathed sword as his own monstrous battle intent erupted into a sword energy dragon. Tang Yangfeng slowly rose as boundless killing intent exploded from his body. He rushed toward Wang Lin like lightning, his killing intent merging with his battle intent to create another storm. Together with Shengonghu's and Zhan Kongli's battle intents, it charged forward to confront Wang Lin's advancing battle intent. Their resistance inspired dozens of other cultivators to release their own battle intents, each carrying an unyielding aura that thundered into the sky, astonishing everyone present. Only the purple-robed elder from the Thunder Celestial Temple remained calm with his eyes closed, showing no reaction. The numerous battle intent storms collided with Wang Lin's battle intent, creating explosions that shook the surrounding tens of thousands of kilometers. Wang Lin continued advancing calmly in his white robes. As he approached, every opposing battle intent was steadily suppressed beneath his cold gaze. Murderous intent and overwhelming fighting spirit. Tang Yangfeng charged first, wielding a red sword radiating astonishing sword energy. His origin energy activated numerous spells that transformed into scarlet lotuses rushing toward Wang Lin. Several cultivators capable of resisting Wang Lin's battle intent followed behind him. Wang Lin's eyes flashed coldly. Taking one step forward, he raised his right hand as his origin energy erupted like a storm. His early-stage Nirvana Scryer cultivation spread throughout the battlefield. Tang Yangfeng was horrified upon realizing Wang Lin had already broken through the corporeal Yang stage into the Nirvana Scryer stage. Before he could react, Wang Lin arrived and unleashed Heavenly Chop. The attack collided with Tang Yangfeng's red sword, instantly shattering it and scattering the fragments. Wang Lin formed a sword with 2 fingers, pierced through all of Tang Yangfeng's spells, and destroyed every scarlet lotus. Amid the explosions, his fingers pressed directly onto Tang Yangfeng's chest. Tang Yangfeng coughed blood as he was blasted backward. Cracking sounds erupted throughout his body while thunder exploded around him. His origin soul was injured, and he was hurled far into the distance. The entire exchange happened in an instant. With his early-stage Nirvana Scryer cultivation, defeating a peak corporeal Yang cultivator required almost no effort. Had Wang Lin intended to kill Tang Yangfeng would have died immediately. Retracting his fingers, Wang Lin opened his third eye and released a ray of light toward the cultivators accompanying Tang Yangfeng. Their expressions changed drastically as all their spells reverted into origin energy. Every one of them coughed blood and was blasted backward. With cold eyes, Wang Lin declared, "Of the 108 qualification spots the Southern Domain has, I, Shu Mu, want first place." The surrounding cultivators immediately cried out in shock, recognizing him as Shu Mu, the famous master demon Shu Mu. Shu Mu's identity was revealed. causing an enormous uproar throughout the southern domain. He was recognized as the cultivator who had slaughtered planets in the western domain, survived the Heaven Order, and forced the powerful Yao family to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Many cultivation families that had once joined the Yao family in hunting him now feared he would eventually seek revenge. Shengonghu and Zhan Kongli were both stunned to learn Wang Lin was Shu Mu and had already reached the early stage Nirvana Scryer realm. Zhan Kongli remembered that Wang Lin had progressed from late ascendant to corporeal yang and now to Nirvana Scryer within only a few meetings, leaving him unable to understand such rapid advancement. Zhan Yun and many cultivators whom Wang Lin had rescued from the Thunder Celestial realm stepped forward to respectfully greet and support him. The Tang family elder challenged Wang Lin's qualifications to compete for first place among the Southern Domain's 108 qualification spots, claiming he lacked a qualification token and had crippled Tang Yangfeng, ruining his chance to obtain a celestial title. Wang Lin remained calm as one cultivator after another from the Chen, Zhao, Li, Zheng, Miao, Meng, Baili, Si Kong, Zhou, Ning, and many other families publicly recommended Shu Mu to participate. All of them had survived the Thunder Celestial realm because of Wang Lin and chose to repay their debt despite previously being unable to oppose the Yao family. Their family elders silently allowed them to act, demonstrating Shu Mu's influence among the Southern Domain's major families. Zhan Kongli, representing the Zhan family, and Shengonghu also declared their support for Wang Lin. Faced with overwhelming backing, the purple-robed Thunder Celestial Temple messenger announced that Shu Mu officially possessed the qualifications to compete, forcing the Tang family elder to retreat with Tang Yangfeng. Before they could leave, Wang Lin calmly activated the hidden force he had secretly left inside Tang Yangfeng. Tang Yangfeng's body and origin soul instantly exploded, leaving no chance for rescue. Wang Lin warned that the Tang family should not become the second Yao family. Furious, Tang Shan charged toward Wang Lin, but the purple-robed messenger immediately stopped him, forbidding private battles during the qualification competition and ordering the Tang family to settle any revenge after the tournament. The messenger then asked whether Wang Lin truly sought first place. Wang Lin answered without hesitation that he did. Impressed by his confidence, the messenger declared that Wang Lin would receive first place unless another competitor challenged him. At that moment, Zhan Kongli stepped forward and formally challenged Shu Mu. Though still shocked by Wang Lin's unbelievable cultivation progress, he declared that if Wang Lin could truly defeat and convince him, he would willingly offer his Tao ideal, recognize Wang Lin as his lord, and fight beside him against the alliance, creating another massive commotion among the gathered cultivators. Wang Lin repelled Tang Yangfeng with a single spell and revealed his early-stage Nirvana Scryer cultivation, shocking everyone present. Hearing Zhan Kongli's challenge, the cultivators began to reconsider Wang Lin's true strength. Zhan Kongli entered the arena, respectfully clasped his hands, and asked Wang Lin for guidance. Wang Lin calmly looked at him from above, displaying the bearing of a true senior. Unlike in the past, when he merely pretended to be one while possessing similar cultivation to Zhan Kongli, Wang Lin had now broken through the corporeal yang stage and truly entered the second step. Facing Zhan Kongli, his heart remained perfectly calm. Wang Lin told him directly that he was not his opponent and advised him to withdraw out of consideration for their previous acquaintance. Instead of fighting immediately, Zhan Kongli explained his cultivation path. 700 years earlier, he had comprehended the unyielding nature of thunder on planet Heavenly Thunder and fused it into himself. After returning to his family, he cultivated before his ancestors' relic and formed his domain, the unyielding battle intent. He explained that both his surname, Zhan, and his domain represented only one thing: battle. Thanks to this domain, his cultivation advanced rapidly until he reached the corporeal yang stage 400 years ago. Since then, however, he had been unable to improve further. He asked Wang Lin whether his Tao was correct or wrong. His question silenced the entire arena, as many cultivators and even family ancestors shared the same confusion regarding their own cultivation paths. Zhan Kongli revealed that he had previously asked his ancestor, Li Yunzi, but the answer only made him more confused. He respectfully requested Wang Lin's guidance. Wang Lin calmly replied that Zhan Kongli's battle intent was actually very fragile. Seeing Zhan Kongli's reaction, Wang Lin guessed that Li Yunzi had instructed him to continuously challenge cultivators of similar cultivation. Constantly battle, continuously win, and strengthen his battle intent until reaching a battle-crazed state, at which point he would naturally break through to the Nirvana Scryer stage. Zhan Kongi was shocked because Wang Lin's explanation perfectly matched the essence of his ancestors' teaching. He respectfully begged Wang Lin for further guidance and even offered his own Dao ideal in exchange. Wang Lin criticized him for casually offering away his Dao ideal, saying such behavior completely contradicted his so-called unyielding spirit. He then explained the true meaning of battle intent. Endless battles could indeed create powerful battle intent, but such power had limits. True battle intent came from unwavering belief, a conviction that forced one to fight, demanded victory, and granted absolute determination, even if one's opponent was Wang Lin himself, one's own ancestor, or even the entire world. One should still fight without hesitation, accepting death if necessary. These words struck Zhan Kongi like thunder. His battle intent completely dispersed and was replaced by enlightenment. Wang Lin waved his sleeve, gently sending Zhan Kongi out of the arena. After bowing deeply in gratitude, Zhan Kongi sat upon his red stone and immediately entered cultivation to contemplate Wang Lin's teachings. The arena remained silent. At that moment, the black-robed man with 9 blades before him spoke. Calling himself Nangong, he praised Wang Lin's profound understanding of the Tao and acknowledged him as someone worthy of his challenge. Without waiting for Wang Lin's response, Nangong formed a seal. The 9 blades trembled, releasing terrifying blade energy before sending 9 streams of blade qi toward Wang Lin. The blade energy was extraordinarily powerful and carried a destructive law that distorted space and even caused the arena's protective barrier to tremble as if it might collapse. One family ancestor immediately recognized the technique as the Nangong family's legendary 9-tune heavenly blade. The surrounding cultivators were astonished. They realized the black-robed man belonged to the once dominant Nangong family of the southern domain, one of its original 4 great families. The family had mysteriously disappeared 1,000 years ago without leaving a single member behind. And even the Thunder Celestial Temple had never discovered the reason. As discussion spread through the crowd, the 9 blade energies rapidly closed in on Wang Lin. Wang Lin remained completely calm. Since Nangong possessed the same early-stage Nirvana Scryer cultivation and had sealed all retreat paths with the destructive law contained in his blade energy, the only option was a direct confrontation. Without hesitation, Wang Lin stepped forward, raised his right hand, and immediately cast Call the Wind, intending to end the battle quickly rather than become entangled and lose the momentum needed to compete for first place. An endless black wind suddenly filled the arena. The blade energy could not stop it, and all 9 blade energies instantly shattered before being blown backward. The black wind generated endless freezing gusts capable of extinguishing all life. 2 enormous black dragons, each 10,000 feet long, emerged from the wind, their thunderous roars shaking the heavens. The black wind also carried Wang Lin's own killing intent and immense battle intent. Both merged into the spell through his origin energy. The dragons roared furiously, creating a terrifying storm that completely destroyed the remaining blade energy. Standing calmly within the black wind, dressed in white robes while the 2 giant black dragons circled around him, Wang Lin slowly walked toward Nangong. He coldly declared that if Nangong wished to fight, then they would fight. Everyone watching was completely shocked. The cultivators exclaimed that they had never seen such a terrifying spell. Even through the protective barrier, they felt an icy chill entering their bodies and slowing the circulation of their energy. Many concluded that this was no ordinary divine ability and that Xu Mu truly deserved the title of Master Demon, as every one of his spells possessed overwhelming demonic power. Others compared it to the Yao family's thunderstorm spell but admitted that Call the Wind far surpassed it. The purple-robed elder of the Thunder Celestial Temple smiled, recalling that the Temple Lord had once mentioned Xu Mu might be Celestial Lord Qing Shui's cross-generation junior apprentice brother. Witnessing Call the Wind strengthened that possibility. However, he became curious whether Nangong's 9-tune heavenly blade or Qing Shui's celestial spell would ultimately prove stronger. As Wang Lin advanced with the 2 black dragons, the freezing wind reached Nangong. Nangong remained seated, forming another seal. He sent 4 of the 9 blades into the air. They intersected, rotated, and generated an immense blade storm that tore cracks through space itself. He then unleashed Heavenly Blade Annihilation. The 4 rotating blades merged with the storm and transformed into 4 gigantic heavenly blades capable of splitting the heavens, ruthlessly slashing toward Wang Lin's 2 black dragons. The 9-tune heavenly blade displayed overwhelming offensive power, appearing as though nothing in existence could withstand its attack. Having personally witnessed Qing Shui use Call the Wind twice, Wang Lin had already greatly improved his mastery of the spell. At that critical moment, he suddenly recalled the painting on the 9th floor of the Thunder Celestial Realm. It felt as though he had become the boy depicted in the painting. And he gained a sudden enlightenment. Wang Lin slowly raised both hands, feeling as though they had completely fused with the 2 black dragons. Wang Lin recalled the scene of Celestial Emperor Bai Fan summoning 9 black dragons. Inspired by that memory, he formed a seal, causing the eyes of the 2 black dragons to shine with a demonic light. It was as though the dragons had awakened souls, carrying an ancient aura as they surged forward with powerful black wind to meet the 4 heavenly blades. The first heavenly blade descended with overwhelming force, twisting space itself. 1 black dragon roared and charged into it. Upon collision, cracks spread across the blade until it shattered completely. The second blade descended while absorbing the fragments of the first, creating a violent storm filled with spatial cracks. It struck the black dragon, but after a fierce clash, it also collapsed. The third and fourth blades followed, with the third sacrificing itself to strengthen the fourth. The black dragon finally dispersed into black wind while destroying the fourth blade at the same time. The protective light screen surrounding the arena collapsed under the impact. Without any barrier, the devastating shockwave spread across the surroundings. Family elders hurriedly protected their disciples, while blue stones throughout the area were pushed back or reduced to dust. Everything within 100.000 kilometers resembled a catastrophe. The black-robed man's red stone shattered beneath him as he leapt into the air with his remaining 5 heavenly blades and retreated. Seeing the black-robed man withdraw after sacrificing 4 blades to destroy 1 dragon, Wang Lin coldly summoned the second black dragon. He mocked his opponent for retreating, merged with the dragon, and charged forward. The black-robed man's battle intent only intensified. He cast the devil-slaughtering heavenly blade spell, causing his 5 remaining blades to transform into 5 rays of silver light that became 5 heavenly blades descending toward Wang Lin. As Wang Lin faced the attack, the painting from the 9th floor of the collection pavilion became clearer in his mind. The words, "Call the Wind, Summon the Rain, Magical Arsenal," echoed in his consciousness. The black dragon's eyes glowed brighter as it opened its mouth. This time it released not only black wind but also around 100 raindrops. The rain mixed with the wind, filling the area with damp coldness. As soon as the raindrops touched the 5 heavenly blades, cracking sounds appeared. The black dragon roared and collided with the 5 heavenly blades. Continuous explosions shook space itself, forcing thousands of cultivators to retreat. Only the strongest remained to witness the clash. In the end, the black dragon disappeared along with the black wind, while the 5 heavenly blades were also destroyed. Wang Lin's face turned slightly pale from the exchange, but his eyes shone brightly as he recognized the black-robed man as an opponent with cultivation similar to his own yet possessing extraordinary strength. Wang Lin merged with the world using spatial bending. The black-robed man retreated with a pale face due to the destruction of his 5 heavenly blades, which had damaged his mind. However, his battle intent only grew stronger. The black-robed man laughed wildly, stopped retreating, and declared himself to be Nangong Han. He proudly stated that since perfecting his blade techniques, no cultivator of the same realm had been able to defeat him. At the Ascendant stage, he had been the strongest beneath the illusory Yin stage, and at the corporeal Yang stage, the strongest beneath the Nirvana Scryer stage. He acknowledged Wang Lin as a worthy opponent before summoning 9 illusory blades. Before Nangong Han could fully unleash them, Wang Lin suddenly emerged beside him through spatial bending, forming a sword with 2 fingers. Wang Lin unleashed a strike containing his Tao and Nirvana Scryer origin energy. Black and white fish appeared, rotating into a sealing force aimed directly at Nangong Han. Nangong Han reacted quickly, retreating while sending his illusory blades to intercept. Only 2 blades managed to block Wang Lin because the attack came from such close range. Wang Lin destroyed the 2 blades instantly and continued pointing toward Nangong Han's forehead. Faced with an unprecedented life and death crisis, Nangong Han released silver light from his palm to collide with Wang Lin's finger. The impact sent powerful origin energy into Nangong Han's body, throwing him backward. Blood flowed from his chest, and he struggled to suppress the injury. He discovered that Wang Lin's origin energy consisted of intertwined black and white strands carrying domain fluctuations that relentlessly destroyed his body. Wang Lin's fingers also became numb as Nangong Han's blade-like origin energy entered his own body, attempting to tear him apart. Instead of retreating, Wang Lin merged into the void once again. Realizing Wang Lin had disappeared, Nangong Han immediately formed the 9-tune blade formation. The 2 destroyed blades reformed, joining the remaining 7 into a rotating formation that produced countless silver threads spreading in all directions. Wang Lin appeared 30 feet away just as the blade formation closed in. The beast bone on the back of his right hand activated, causing the silver threads to emit gray light. Taking advantage of the moment, Wang Lin suppressed the injuries inside his body and disappeared again through spatial bending. Nangong Han immediately inhaled sharply and retreated while shouting for Wang Lin to stop. He openly admitted defeat, saying there was no way to fight someone who could use spatial bending. He repeatedly declared that he was giving up and no longer wished to continue. He explained that fighting Wang Lin before comprehending spatial bending himself placed him at too great a disadvantage and was not worthwhile. With those words, the powerful image he had built for himself completely collapsed. Wang Lin appeared 200 feet away, frowning, as he had never encountered someone like Nangong Han despite a lifetime of battles. Nangong Han insisted he would only fight again after mastering spatial bending. He retreated to a red stone, forcing its previous occupant to leave with a single glance. After silently pondering for a while, Wang Lin calmly looked around and asked if anyone else wished to challenge him. The entire arena fell silent. Shen Gonghu watched quietly as the fanaticism in his eyes disappeared, replaced once more by deep respect for Wang Lin. None of the surrounding cultivators stepped forward. The purple-robed old man then announced that Xu Mu had become the first among the 108 chosen from the southern domain and ordered him to follow him to the Thunder Celestial Temple in 7 days together with the other 107 selected cultivators.